Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm going to be doing a beautiful reading for you with the help of my guides. Alright, so the cards that I'm going to be using today is the Mystical Moments Tarot, the Healing Mantra deck, and the Ask and It Is Given cards by Hester and Jerry Hicks. These can be found in the link below. It's called Find a Deck. And if you click on that link, it'll bring you to a page where all these decks that I use in my collection are in alphabetical order. It's the mystical is under M, healing under H, and A, ask under A. Of course, it's all alphabetically ordered. I also have this link that you'll be clicking on. This is my personal website. If you join, and there's another link in the description box saying subscribe to my website, I will send you the link to a video that I've made with my explanation of all the cards in the tarot deck using the Rider-Waite. It is my interpretation of it, but it's great because you can write them point form and learn from it. I think it's important to have a base. For those of you who have already subscribed, thank you so very much. I'm already to like 50 people. It's wonderful, and it's a great way to keep in touch. If I have giveaways, I will be doing them from the website. So it's important that you are there as well as here. Okay, Pisces. So on Sunday I did a reading, and in that reading, for the card of the week, the Six of Swords came through. I like this card, even though it feels a little somber, a little sad when you look at it, because it's basically somebody giving you their back as they're moving away. But where they're moving to is something so very special. They're moving into a place of a better life, okay? They're moving to happier days, better places. This could be spiritually, it could be internally, it could be literally. So this is the work you're going to be doing this year, 2022. It's all about breaking trail with your life. We're all stuck in a really big avalanche of things that are happening as the world is trying to move forward again. As we're still, I feel like, weathering the storm of the pandemic. And it's important that we work on ourselves and know exactly where we need to be. I feel that a lot of us may be feeling like we're languishing, and that is an actual term, and actually has been noted as something that a lot of people are suffering from through this pandemic. So it says here, every subject, this is a card I pulled from Ask and It Is Given. It says every subject is two subjects, wanted and not wanted. And it says there is that which you desire and the lack of it. And often, even when you believe you are thinking about something that you desire, you're actually thinking about the exact opposite of what you desire. Yes, because when you desire things, everybody who is familiar with the Hicks, Abraham type readings and sayings and everything about it, you will know that sometimes when you desire something is because you feel you do not have it. Okay? So you have to remember to get out of that mindset of wanting things. I want. It means you don't have it. You should always be believing that it is yours to have, that you've sent it out to the universe, and that your order is made. I like to help people out with saying is that you've already purchased the product, okay? You're just waiting and working towards getting it. That's all, okay? So you've purchased it. It is yours. Excuse my tongue today. And I'm going to quote from Wayne Dyer. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And that's what they're trying to say. Change the way you are manifesting things. Don't manifest it in lack. I know sometimes that can be hard. I've had a hard time with it myself. I do live in lack every once in a while when things do not go my way. I feel like I'm not bringing it in. But those thoughts of not bringing it in make me feel like it's missing, instead of living in the idea that I have it, it's working, everything is working constantly in my favor every day to get better and bigger and more of everything that I want. Practicing this for 5 or 10 minutes every day will greatly help you. Gratitude, thinking gratitude of everything you do already have usually helps a lot. So, little tip for you there. Okay, I'm going to take from the healing mantra here for you. It didn't come out, but it jumped in my hand, and this was the one that was right at the top here. And I read it just for fun this morning, and I feel like it really wanted to come out. So, liberating love. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. It does play into everything. Okay? What I read here, as soon as I read it, I feel like you fulfill a lot of people's needs. If you have people that you love in your life, we work sometimes at trying to find ways to make them happy, to make them feel fulfilled, to help their days. Okay, it can be as simple as, you know, you have an ache or pain. My husband sometimes has shoulder pain, so I'll warm up one of those hot bags and put it on his shoulder, because I want him to feel well. I want him to feel like his day where he feels loved, and that love makes people feel better. They feel like they belong. They feel like they're part of a group. They're part of everything. Okay? You should be willing to give yourself that feeling as well. Okay? When you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, you should be willing to give yourself that kind of love that you give so freely to other people. So liberate it inside of yourself. This is part of that gratitude to help you see things in a different way, that things are moving your way. Demystifying the darkness. Ooh. My shadow shows me where my love needs to be sent. There you go. I like that one too. I'm actually going to read that one from the book. This is all about love. I could have told you that when I was bringing in my guides this morning. I felt a lot of love getting infused in the energy that I was bringing in. When darkness is demystified, the scariest feelings, thoughts, ideas, and beliefs are seen as cries for attention from your most hurt and broken parts. Once the darkness is illuminated, you are able to be the light that transforms the dark, instead of hiding in the light to avoid moments of darkness. Just as the light can acknowledge how much pain lurks in darkness, it is the power of your unconditional love that brings your shadow out of hiding. This mantra is ideal for overcoming fear, dealing with terrors, and transcending the perception of scarcity. Again, that scarcity thing, okay, the lack of. So I'm going to leave you with these cards. I'm not going to go too much into. I'm going to let the tarot speak, and my spirit speak to that effect. It is talking a lot of the same theme. There's never any coincidence in that. Spirit always likes to make sure that the point comes across fully. Okay. I'm going to say what comes with this card when I look at it is that while you're on this journey, as you're floating towards your new lands, you're getting these thoughts that are coming through. You know you're moving in the right direction. You know that everything that you're doing is where you should be going. However, I think you feel that, am I going to get there? There's always that little nagging feeling, right? That thing that I'm moving towards something. I'm moving towards something. You can see it and you know you're going to get there. And you should live in that That's where I'm landing. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm walking. But you're still in the moment of, I hope I get there. So that's that feeling, that imbalance that they're talking about. You're not there. You're still hoping, and almost like making yourself believe that there's still a percentage of chance that you're not going to get there. And we're all talking like in an example, okay? So this week, week 2, it's about answering the call within yourself, following everything. You have to believe that you are a galactic starseed, blooming. In other words, you have a lot of creativity in you. You can create a mindset that will be healthier for you, that will help you. And in that, you'll have the speed and the momentum to start moving in that direction. Okay. All right. So, the first row is I'm going to show you what you're going to be working on this week. So the first 3 are about the work you're going to be putting in. The second row is maybe the work you're not paying attention to that you should be putting in, the energies that are there. And the last row is what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. All right. So you have the Hermit. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So right away, what I felt as soon as I saw these cards come out is that you're going to go inwardly. You're going to change your mindset. This is the Hermit working for you. That's what you're, with my words, with everything that you're thinking, okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to make this so much better. I'm going to take an inward journey. I'm going to look at my inner light. Am I blinding, like they were talking about here, demystifying the darkness? Am I blinding myself in the light because I don't want to look at the shadow? Okay, that's very important too. You want to make sure that you embrace the shadow and the light part of yourself. You are who you are. Okay, it doesn't mean that you should go out and be mean to people. The shadow self doesn't mean that you have a dark side and, you know, you become Darth Vader and you say, well, this is part of me and that's it. You have to love me. Not exactly what that means. It means that you have to acknowledge that it exists. And you have to acknowledge where it comes from, where it was built, how it was created. And can it be loved? Can it be fixed? Can it be integrated to transmute into something that you can use? Okay, that's all that is. And how can it be used right now in your survival, in your transition of this beautiful journey that you're going on? How can you embrace all parts of you to become a whole and full human being with everything that you've learned so far? So the Ten of Pentacles upside down is not a bad news card. Right away I thought is you're not concentrating on the prize. And that is right away what came through with that. You're not going to be focusing on the ending, finding the pot of gold with everything in it. You're not there. You're going to actually focus on the journey, realizing that the pot of gold is accumulated as you're walking. It's not an ending, it's a journey. Aha, right? There's a little epiphany for you. A lot of people think that the end goal is where you'll find all the gold, but the gold is lying on the journey. You pick it up as you go. Sometimes you pick up so much that by the time you get to the end, you're actually sad you got to the end of that journey because you enjoyed it so much. And this is the breakthrough. You're going to be going for breakthroughs. The Ace of Swords, that clarification, that spiral, that 369 of insight, that key to open that door. That's what you're going, that's the work that you want to put in this week. Okay? You want to triumph, you want to make a decision, you want to have clarity and a fresh perspective, a realization. Okay? And you want to make those important decisions on how you're going to track your progress and how you're going to move forward with it. So this is your first row. That's the work you're going to put in. It feels very good. I feel that you are constantly trying to improve yourself, Pisces. Spirit says that you really go into it. You really think about things and say, you know, how can I do this for myself? I have to say that some of you have commented or shared your work with me. That I think that is, you are fantastic. You are growing, so you should be so, you have succeeded. That's that mindset. A lot of people say, I'm a work in progress. I'm getting to it. Again, it's like saying that you're lacking something. You're not. You're constantly working, and everything that you've done so far is excellent. Sometimes it takes an outsider to look at you and say, Pisces, amazing. Amazing how far you've come. How amazing how deep you've gone within yourself and answered the call. Okay. Ooh, that one just came flying out. Ooh, Eight of Swords. We won't keep it. I hit it. I just hit it and the card fell out. And it fell out in reverse. So we're going to take that as removing blocks. Okay. That's what we're going to do this week. Remove blocks. All right. So this is what, Pisces, what other energies that you could be pulling forward to work on this week? This beautiful Knight of Swords that's taking you ready, set, go. Okay, to start moving. King of Swords, the Star, and the Four of Wands. So we have the King of Swords, who is air, who is very much a master of their thoughts. Somebody who knows where they're going, very determined. What they're saying is that you should practice that same determination, the energy you should be putting in here this week. The determination of removing the blind spots. The things that are stopping you from going forward, such as this, such as the mindset, the way you're thinking as you're moving forward. Let the lack and the scarcity and the doubt fall away. It is better, the star is, you are being guided by a star, and you are moving in alignment with yourself. The Four of Wands, you have that stability, that celebration of accomplishments and results. Okay? You're in gratitude, you're in harmony, and you are completing a successful stage. Very hard words for me today. My tongue is like not working. Reflect on where you are, Pisces, and where you want to go. You have done so much. You're so, you have so much to be grateful for. You have accomplished so much. And you are going to accomplish whatever else you put your mind to. And put your mind to is coming in with this beautiful King of Swords. See yourself as already successful in everything that you have put forward, on how many blocks you have removed, and see it as a foregone conclusion that it's already happened for you and you are moving in that direction. It's a done deal, a one game, okay? You have a lot of light guiding your way. I see in these cards. I see a lot of speckles of light. I see you holding the key. Even though it's a little bit darker in nature, you have the Hermit's light. You have the light of the mind with the King. You have the light of the stars and a wand here. You also have beautiful lights, hanging lights in the Four of Wands guiding your way. You have a lot of light accessible to you, Pisces, and it's in the form of gratitude, meditating on the light, believing in your light. They're also telling me don't spend too much time in thinking about the things that you can't do. There's sometimes you think, oh, everybody getting this done, but I can't do it. You're exactly where you are meant to be. And things will come to you when they're required. You will pick them up. You will, some of it is, you'll feel like it's cluing in, but it's simply things developing in their own natural course. Okay? Alright, so what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. Four Swords, take care of your healing, your rest. You need to rest, Pisces. You need to take good care of yourself here. The Empress, the creativity card. This came out for you weekly as well. And the Moon in reverse. This is bringing out the beautiful, the illusion of it all. The moon is often seen as an illusion because it casts the light from the sun. But the illusion is also that it does cast a light, regardless if it's not her own, regardless if she is reflecting. Right now they're telling me this Liberating love card is applying to this moon card. We freely give of ourselves and the support that we should be giving to ourselves as well. We tell people a lot of the times, everything's going to be okay. Think in terms of gratitude, okay? Somebody loves you. I love you. I take care of you, okay? This is something you would say to somebody. A friend, an acquaintance, somebody who needs cheering up. You would give them all of this and this energy of yourself to help somebody. But in return, you're not giving it to yourself. So this is the deception. The light that you shine and reflect to somebody else, you have to take some in for yourself. You have to absorb it. It reflects from the sun to you and reflects to somebody else. You are shining the light to somebody else, Pisces. What I suggest that you do this week, and stop and don't look directly at the sun. It's not a good idea. But let the light of the sun warm you, okay? If you are the moon, let the sun warm you. Take it in. Keep some of that light for yourself before you reflect it to somebody else to guide their way, okay? That was a big one here. This was a big message. This will help you create new ways of thinking, new ways of being grateful in your energy, and it will also offer you some rest. Rest from the mind and rest from the hermit, okay? This is what they want you to pay attention to. It's all well and fine to put all this energy in your mind set and to try to move forward, but don't forget that a lot of it has to do with healing and just resting. You have, again, the air sign coming through, the Four of Wands. You have a lot of feathers. I know I have a special patron, Dana, who loves feathers, so there's feathers for you, Dana. But these feathers are telling you to just be light as a feather in your energies this week. Take time to rest. Take time to get the rays of the sun. She's laying on the moon. Let the ray of the sun warm you and light your way before you reflect it to somebody else, Pisces. Let yourself bloom in ideas in that way. You're not always shifting that energy or moving it to somebody else or trying to save somebody on this boat. Remember that you're in this boat too. Okay, it's not just you and other people. You are maneuvering the boat. You are bringing it. Make sure to take care of yourself. Okay, there's a lot of duality in this reading. I feel that there's a lot of you being the light for people, but also forgetting that you need some of that light for yourself. So it's time to see things as they are. It's time to bring justice to yourself, Pisces. This is what you may not be seeing underneath the deck. You need to bring that justice in for you to help you move forward in this beautiful energy, to bring back balance, okay, and fairness. You deserve good. You deserve good thoughts, happy thoughts, and the support that you freely give others to yourself. Liberate yourself and the love that comes in for you. Feel it for yourself. And don't stand in the light being blinded by it and then reflecting it to somebody else. As they say, demystifying the darkness. Okay? Let the sun shine on you. Let it shine on the dark parts. Embrace all and everything of you so that you can move forward. All right, Pisces, this has been your morning read. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I'm going to come back and do an extended with Spirit later, so I hope I can see you there. Take care of yourself. I'll see you then. Love, light, and blessings.